Hey, this is 615 Crawlers here, coming to you with another review of my Bully 2. This is kind of a recent build. It's still a work in progress as I got a pile of parts over there for it as far as electronics go. But as far as the suspension and kind of just mechanical stuff, it's done already. So the first thing, this is a deluxe build car. All my other 24 scales and 18 scales have been basically Endura or Hard Park RC. This one is a full deluxe, so we have the deluxe loaded dice wheels on here, carbon fiber, the Proline IBX tires, crawler innovation foams, medium front and rear, stock Bully links, extended rod ends on the front a little bit to just clock the motor, both on the rear to clock the motor a little bit more. Standard Bully electronics, I've had zero issues out of this so far. But I do have just the BR Mini Dual kind of sitting aside just in case these electronics do go bad. As far as the front goes, I have the loaded dice weights in here. You can kind of see them. Got them in aluminum with the tungsten slugs. Got the added 1.0 weight on there. And then on the inside, I do have the lower brass knuckle on there, aluminum top, and then I also have the brass spacer on the back of the loaded dice. I got the NSDRC servo on here. It is the RS650, which I'm eventually going to run this Castle BEC on that to just get a little bit more power out of it. Really haven't had a lot of issues out of this thing recently. Besides, as everybody says, the bolts come loose. I'm running 450 mile batteries on the front up here that are wired to an XT30 plug. I have the Dlux short shocks right here. They're 96 millimeters, I believe, and then I have the 3 mil shortened spacer kind of in there, so it does limit the travel a little bit. The rear and front axle are stock. Besides the rear axle stock, the front axle I did have to drill out both these tubes right here to fix these Dlux 7mm FBA axle shafts in here, and I had to send the diff gear off to Dlux to get that machined out, so that way these axle shafts are much bigger than the original ones, just to hold up with all of this extra weight up here, because I do have about almost 2 pounds on the front axle. So it does squish the tires quite a bit. I've custom printed these 3D stands. It just says 615 Crawlers on them, and it says Bully 2 on the bottom. Just to kind of keep the tires off the ground, because without it, these tires would be toast and the foams would be toast because of just all the squish on there. I am running the stock Bully motors, front and rear. I've had zero issues out of them, along with the electronics. But like I said, I am waiting to burn these out eventually, just because due to the weight. But once I do that, I will switch over to the BR Mini Dual along with the Castle BEC, and then I'll be switching it over to a Spectrum remote. But I'm still running on the stock Bully 2 remote, and I've had zero issues so far. It's worked great, so no complaints there. I haven't really done anything else to it. I have custom made the body plastics for this. It's just a folder online. I just bought a plastic folder, cut it out to the specs of the stock Bully plastics, and then kind of stuck them on there. I did drop all of this, the stock dig unit. I did cut all the wires off, and then I soldered on both of the wires onto the motors, just to save a little bit of weight and all that wire mess in there. So if you do watch the videos, you'll see this thing crawling incredibly well. Hopefully it does a little bit better in the future, but we'll see what's going on. I'm still kind of learning on this. This is my first MOA rig, so keep that in mind. But it's been doing great. So if y'all have any questions about this, just let me know and we'll go from there. But for now, take it easy.